You've gone all in?
I've gone all in.
He's
going all in.
Time to gamble.
Even the dealer is just like, what the fuck is going on here? It's insane. This pot is now $36,000. Squeeze, cheeky 3-bet. I have 10,000. Maybe we can jam, but I just go for this little raise to 5,000. Looks close enough to aces to me. Let's use it. Tony Tag just ships it all in for 14,000.
I'm all in.
You're all in? You've gone all in?
I've gone all in.
He's going all in.
Time to gamble.
See, fold.
So you're probably wondering how I ended up here all in with just 2 fours. And it comes down to Mariano here having 2 buttons. Now, I'm not saying that justifies my play in any way whatsoever, but I will tell you my logic anyway. So basically, if Mariano wins 3 hands in a row, he gets $1,000 per player. And make sure that we defend against somebody just having like an easy shove all in. So I decided to shove first to kind of deny Mariano the opportunity to win that bounty from everyone. Because he can win 7,000 from us as a group. So we run it straight into Sandor's queens. But we have 2 live flush draws here, right? He doesn't have a heart or a club. And one thing I definitely have is a lot of heart. So you know I'm going to do good in this hand. And with that flop and that turn, we are loving life. We win the first board as long as another club doesn't come down. So it's not all over just yet. We get a safe card with 2 diamonds. And then into the second board. Flop's not looking too good for us right now. But then we get a heart. So 1 more heart. And please, please be a heart. Just 1 time and boom, we get the 2 backdoor flush draws in a row. It's absolutely insane. Just look at the reactions. Even the dealer is just like, what the fuck is going on here? It's insane. Against my guy Sandor as well, like one of the nicest people I've met. So I actually felt kind of bad here. I was trying not to celebrate too hard. But yeah, what a legendary hand. Why we do these things, guys? Who wants boring poker? No more GTO. By the way, how funny is it that Sandor nearly missed his hand here? He came back from the bathroom and then he just gets dealt queens. He must be like loving life. And then he gets bad beat on 2 boards. Into the next hand, and we have ace-10 in the straddle, loving life against 2 players. Beautiful flop, top pair, top kicker. And we even have another backdoor flush draw. And given how I'm running at the moment, I have a feeling we might be hitting the nut flush. Bulldog bets into both of us, and then Dr. P makes a raise. And I'm thinking, do I just jam all in here? But I think I just have too much behind, so I just make the call. And there's a chance that Alex just has overpairs as well, so I think that could have actually been suicide. The 7 comes down, and Dr. P makes a bet of $5,000. And suddenly I change my mind here. I decide that, you know what is Dr. P betting here? I don't think he's betting like King 10 or a Queen 10. So it's kind of like flush draw or better, and Alex behind me can have overpairs. So I decide to let it go. I have a moment of madness. Really dumb play by me. Dr. P takes it down and steals our pot. Next hand, we get King Queen, and we have 2 buttons here. 3 players limp for $200, and I make it $1,400 here. $1,500 even. He makes the call, and we go to see a flop. And the flop comes down King 10-6. Absolute dream flop, and we make sure to bet a good amount, $2,500. Dr. P makes a raise, and I don't think I want to re-raise here. I just want to call. The turn checks through. And now my plan here is if he checks, I'm just going to jam all in. But then he jams all in. And I get confused here. I have 2 bounty buttons, right? So I have a huge incentive to call. And now he wants to jam all into me? I'm like, what bluffs can he have? I don't know. So I'm not used to this game, and I make a massive error here, and I fold the King Queen. I'm wondering if I should be changing my name from Limpy Pimpy to Limpy Wimpy at this point. We get some fresh meat at the table, Nuno and DJ Washburn. So welcome to the Spew section of this video, and I have 7 deuce here on the button, decide to limp, and Bulldog raises it up. He raises it to $700. We decide to re-raise and just put maximum pressure on him, and we get it through. Here we have 8-2 offsuit. Mariano is raised to 400, and we're just going to complete. Check it on over to him. He checks it back. And now we pick up a gut shot. We have a gut shot. What more could we ever ask for? Of course we're going to be betting here.
Who cares, right?
The way we're running, we're just guaranteed to hit the straight. He makes the call.
And some people like it, like to say good things too.
Yeah.
So it goes
And,
both
well,
ways.
we don't quite hit a straight, but in our mind we can have a straight, right? 8-9 would be a straight, so there's also a flush possibility. I carry on betting, and he just snap gives up. Pretty standard play here. I decide to 3-bet versus Oliver.
Thank you.
With the 9-2 offsuit, as you do.
Oliver, the original raiser.
We get called by both players,
Seems like he kind of
and we flop a 2. So we're going to start off with the betting lead.
top 2.
Hopefully we can get called by worse hands, like ace highs and stuff, and just start betting for value. We actually get Bulldog to fold 7 somehow. And then we get raised by Oliver. I'm not sure what to do here. I think about it for a while. There's a lot of draws out there, so I'm really not sure. Maybe our 2 is just ahead and we should just be going with the hand. But this time I decide to fold. So Mariano is raised. Oliver has called.
Just like that.
And naturally with the 6-2 suited, we're just going to put in the squeeze. So far no one's really been fighting back against me that hard. I just feel like, you know what? Let's just go for it. We get a pretty epic flop here. Flush draw. But I decide, you know what? I'm just going to play for a bit of deception here and just check it over to Mariano. Mariano makes a bet to 2200, and I'm just going to make the call.
How does Limpy want to play this? Does he want to play it aggressively? Does he want to just call? He's going to just call. No diamond there. I think he's up against the king.
It checks through, and on this too, I think about turning my hand into a bluff, because I'm not sure how often we can win. But then I decide, you know what, like, I don't really rep a lot, and I can just be winning here, so I check it. I think this is probably a mistake. We should just be like ripping it in Mariano's face and just praying for a fold. Here we get 5-6 suited. Just going to raise it up to $500. And we get 3-bet by Mariano to 1500. Pretty easy call. Let's just hope to see a nice low flop.
On this stream.
All things considered, not a bad flop. Middle pair for
They're
us.
super pros.
And it checks through.
Mixed
Now the flush comes on the turn. And I don't think Mariano can have many flushes. But I check it. And Mariano bets 2,200. So here, I think there's so many draws Mariano can have, like any spade. So I'm thinking of jamming, but I think I have too much. I have 10,000. Maybe we can jam, but I just go for this little raise. I just think I've got the best hand here. And then if he decides to jam all in, well, I didn't really consider that part. So once I realised that he could do that, I thought, you know what, let's just have a few swigs of beer. Suck it up. 2 chugs. And I guess we'd have to call it off. But fortunately, we just take it down here and win.
Do you have a flush, Gord?
Close enough.
And that's the end of the Spew section. Hopefully I did enough to reclaim my name as Limpy Pimpy instead of Limpy Wimpy.
What'd you get? Calby? Beef?
So here, Dr. P's been crushing the entire table. He bought in for 10k. He's now up to $107,000. I decided to 3-bet to try and get some of that Dr. P money because it's looking rather tasty right now. We have 2 jacks. He just has 2 nines. Surely this one is going to go our way. Dr. P makes a call, and, well, look at that. We get absolutely destroyed. I'm not in love with this flop. I have no diamond. So I just decided to check it over to Dr. P. He makes a rather large bet here. $5,000. Obviously, I'm going nowhere. I have folded so much today that I am just not going to fold on any cards, I decided. If I folded so many times to this guy, surely he's going to just try and bluff the hell out of me. And on a board like this, where I don't look like I have much, I think that's exactly what he is going to be doing. And what a turn card for us. We even have a straight draw now. So there is just no way I'm ever folding. He bets 10,000. We make the call for another 10. This pot is now $36,000.
Here's the river card. It's a king.
River card's a king, and as I said, we've already made our decision on the flop. There is no way I am folding this hand ever. Dr. P has 20k left, and he checks. I am a lucky boy indeed. I would have snap called there to reclaim my name. So here Oliver's raised, and we call with the Queen 3 suited in the small blind. Bulldog makes a crazy play here. He raises to 2,500 with 9-5 offsuit. What a legend. I love playing with this guy. He plays really loose. He's a very good player, but he gives you a very good chance of winning money from him. And Oliver makes a call, and I make the call, and we are not doing too well against those two hands. And we go to bet out here, and Bulldog's picked up chips. I'm not sure if that's intentional or not. I extremely doubt it is, but, you know, let me know what you think in the chat. I bet 2,500, and he says that's exactly what he was going to bet, so he's going to make the call anyway. And we get another 3 on the turn, so we don't hit our straight draw, but we hit a par. I decide to now turn my hand into a bluff here. I bet out 5,500 here, putting the pressure on Bulldog, and he makes a fold. On to the next hand. We have 2 limps for $400. I decide to bump this one up to $3,000 with the ace 4. Looks close enough to aces to me. Let's use it. And we get called by Mariano. He has the King Jack. Reasonable hand.
How much is that?
Tony Tag makes a call for 3,000 with just an 8-5 suited, but it's pretty good flopability, especially against R2 hands. And he gets a nice flop. But so do I. I decide this time, you know what, let's check for a bit of deception. It's now $10,000 in this pot. Tony Tag just ships it all in for $14,000. Trying to put max pressure on, but little does he know, we just have a slow played top pair. We're not going anywhere. And Mariano just folds. Huge pot, $35,000. We're going to run it twice.
Yeah, once for sure.
And the way I'm running, it's insane. We hit 2 par. We're probably going to hit full house, and we do hit a full house. Second board is obviously got to be ours as well. He whiffs on the turn. He needs an 8, a 5, or a spade. And this time he gets there. We chop it up. What a game it's been. And over to the stats. We break even, $26,000 stack we finish up on. Dr. P wins over $100,000. Insane. Over to the VP stats. As we saw in episode 1, any 2 Randy got voted off on 15% VPIP. We played a respectable 48%. Pretty happy overall. We made some bad folds and stuff, but it could be worse. Please like, follow, and subscribe so I can continue making content for you guys.